All right, let me when it gets up, let me check it out because your fucking boomer ass struggles with OBS so much. Oh, it's so easy. Fuck you. It's so easy. You're just a fucking boomer. Your goddamn baby pictures were carved into stone, and you can't figure out technology. I think that's the real problem here. The old man just can't figure out technology. Oh yeah, there it is. Let's see here.
Hold on. Okay. Now it should be good. Now I should be getting some fucking results.
Why is my voice way fucking higher than yours?
I
Like
don't
way higher.
I don't know. I don't know how to turn the shit up any higher than it already is. I mean, fuck, what am I gonna
Okay, do you know how to share screens?
do? Yeah. I think
Share your screen on Discord. I want to see what your OBS settings are at because I noticed that with the last stream too that like my voice was like booming and yours was very quiet.
well, it could also just be the fact that my mic is getting old.
Yeah, but like talking to you through Discord, your audio is normal. So I don't think it's your microphone. I think it's your OBS settings. Because and I don't think your mic is the issue. I think you just have my audio cranked way the fuck up.
Maybe. Maybe. Let me see. Let me see what I can do.
Because you and I have the same microphone.
I don't even know how. I honestly don't remember how to share this fucking shit. I
Just
honestly don't.
go to Discord.
Uh huh.
And so where you see like our names and then all of our chats go all the way down below voice connected. There's turn on camera, there's share your screen. Share your screen's the second one. It's right above your name.
Gotcha. Okay.
And then share your I don't care if you share screen or whatever it is, just share your OBS as long as I can see your OBS settings.
Okay.
There you go.
All right. You can see my
Let's see
OBS.
here. Stream paused. Okay, there we go. So I want you to say something.
All right. Can you hear me?
Yeah, okay. So the problem there, why did it just go down? The problem there, so turn your desktop audio down. Like not significantly, but maybe like an an eighth of the way or so.
All right.
Uh,
A
I
little bit
lost
better.
your OBS. I lost your OBS.
Uh,
Why? It only shows me the actual stream itself. I can't see your OBS settings. Turn it down further, like double what you did before.
all right. Any better?
Let me. I'm listening. I'm listening to the stream to kind of gauge it. Okay, so that's more equal for sure. Now I want you to click on the settings on mic
Uh
and
huh.
go to I think it's properties.
Okay. Yeah.
Go back to your Discord and try to fix whatever you did here. And instead of doing go to share screen and instead of applications go to screens.
Okay. Um. Give me one second.
Yeah, okay, there we go.
Okay.
There you
So.
go. So
Uh.
it should just say like screen one. So what that'll do is that'll just show me your entire screen
Yeah. There we go.
instead of just one application.
All right.
Okay, that's what we want. So go to the settings in mic and aux. Go to advanced audio properties.
Okay.
And then what I want you to do is take the volume for your mic and say up it to 5. Actually, no,
Uh,
stop there. Stop there. Stop there. All right, I want you to say something.
How about that? Is that better?
That is exponentially better. Okay, so hit close,
Okay.
and now you can up mine like just slightly, like slightly. There you go, right there, right there.
All
So
right.
so now, yeah. So now if you're look at your OBS.
Right.
So you see the audio sliders. You can see the difference in volume now.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah, so it's more equal now. Like I'm listening to it on stream, and my voice isn't just fucking booming over yours now.
All right. Cool. So we got that settled.
Yeah.
Alrighty. So let me just.
So you can yeah, you can cut that.
All right. So live tech support right here on the fucking peanut gallery stream. Of course.
I mean,
The
how
has
many times
got to walk the
how,
fucking boomer right through the process.
I've told you how many fucking times. Just let me show you these things or just let me do it myself.
Horrible.
Good God. And see, people in the car community that see us, they think that this is some sort of Machiavellian operation where we're we're putting all this thought and effort into these things and you know to shit on Bash and
No,
ROV, when in reality you don't even know how to work fucking OBS.
look, look. Okay, I'm only slightly less retarded than Bash and fucking ROV. That's where I have the advantage.
Well, that's true.
Speaking
That's very true.
speaking of Bash, I don't want to say bad things. I want to be a good boy about this. I hope you feel better, Bash.
Well, okay.
I hope they got all the cancer, man. I really do.
I didn't watch the video, and I will put it on record here. But I also want to say I want to say one thing before I get to the good stuff. It seems to me that we bullied him and joked about him having cancer so much it actually developed.
Horrible.
But
Horrible.
no, like
That's fucked up.
you know, I don't give a shit. But either way, like you know what, I don't. We've never really wished ill upon the
I
guy. Like I hope
disavow this mean old bully. Okay, Cam?
no.
I disavow him. All right.
No, in all reality, I hope that he's doing better. I didn't watch the video. I mean, the title says it all. I don't really need to listen to his story. It's he has cancer. That's pretty much all you need to know. Did he say that he's like in remission or
I
he's
for,
like what is the
well,
deal?
no, from what I can gather, it was like cancer on his lymph whatever the fuck he had
His lymph
removed.
nodes.
Yeah, whatever it is he had removed, right?
Okay.
So I guess when they removed that, they removed the cancer. I mean, it's still gonna be tough. He's still gonna have to
Yeah, he's still gonna have to get screened in that.
yeah, he's still gonna have to visit the doctor regularly.
Yeah.
Just
So
thyroid,
from
thyroid. I think it was his thyroid.
I'm gonna leave the jokes at the door. So anyway, from the peanut gallery to Cameron Bash, we hope that this cancer doesn't, you know, take you. We hope that everything is kosher and you don't wither away to nothing. Through all the jokes that all of us have said, and through everything that we've, you know, all the jokes we've made and everything, we've never really wished death upon anybody. We don't hate anybody. We don't hate Walton. We don't hate Virgil. We don't hate Bash. It's all we're shitty people. I'll be the first to admit that. We're just shitty people that make shitty jokes.
I
But
don't. You're right.
no.
I don't want Bash to die
No.
of cancer. Okay, that's the that's not the way to go.
Now like a semi truck, that'd be a different story, but not cancer.
If he's just attacked in the streets by random fucking seagulls that are after his KFC, whatever happens.
He's mugged for $200 that Ron gave him.
Horrible.
But no, we hope that everything is okay with Bash and his lymph nodes and his cancer. I don't know everything about the situation. I didn't watch the video, so don't, crucify me, but we hope that he gets better.
Yeah, that's pretty fucked, man.
And
It's a bad situation. I don't
um
wish that on anybody. I really don't wish that
no.
on anybody.
No, see, like I that's probably one of the worst things that you can go through. Well, the cancer, yes, obviously, but I don't know if he did chemo. I didn't hear anything about that, but
Yeah, well,
um,
I'm just gonna say this. My only piece of commentary on this whole thing. I would have hoped that this revelation to you, Cam, would cause you to go, "Wow, I am wasting my fucking life with call. I need to get out and do something for real."
yeah.
But apparently that's not in the cards. So it'd be
Well, and
whatever.
and this kind of opens up a broader conversation. This is like realistically, that's all we've ever really preached and said. If you go back and look at everything we've said, in private calls, that private call with Walton and Mandy, I won't call her Chuck, Mandy and Virgil and Lars, and the other guy. All we ever really said to them was just stop doing this shit. Like, take it from people. We'll have a real genuine moment here. Take it from people who were sitting, like, who was it? Me, you, Omega, and Yuri, maybe, and Kingdom all sat in a call, and one day we just all kind of went like, man, what the fuck are we doing? Like, this shit is not fun. It's not benefiting us in any way. It's not leading to anything that can be beneficial. It's just a waste. Unfortunately, it's a waste of time. The exact words I said to Omega were, "This is a small niche product for a ever decreasing audience with absolutely zero return on investment."
It's not just that, Crassus. All right, it isn't just that. It's what I notice that it does to people. The like I told those guys in that fucking call. I go, why do you do this? You're all fucking miserable. Every time we take a peek in your chat, you're talking about killing yourself. I'm like, for real? You keep on
Yeah.
doing this after all that. You keep on
Hmm.
doing this. I don't understand
Yeah.
it. Are you addicted to being miserable? Like you understand like me getting away from this shit was part of me getting better.
Well, I mean, yeah, like let's go down the roster. I mean, who in our group has not done better since we've all said fucking left? Like quite literally every single one of us has flourished in our lives since we finally decided to stop doing this bullshit. Omega is traveling the world. He's literally at his like fucking 40th or 50th country at the moment, whatever the hell he's doing. You're doing really well. I moved across Canada, got a new career. Like
Look,
it's
look.
like it's not so much it's I think what it is it's the fact that it makes people miserable, but it's the amount of time that people are putting into this that is the real kicker. And the one thing I've always thought, if you look at Walton, and let's look at him for a second. Look at how much time Walton puts into his call shows, like the 10-hour shows. If he took that dedication, which Walton is dedicated to this, I will give him that. If he took that dedication and put it into something else that could benefit him, he could become so successful because he has shown he has dedication. He's shown that he's willing to put effort into things. It's just he's putting it in the wrong thing. He's putting it in the wrong direction. If he was to take that and put it into something else that could benefit him, I'm sure he would flourish.
Crassus, I'm gonna tell you what it is. People use this shit as an escape. Their life
Hmm.
sucks. They use it as an escape. But the problem is that you never escape from your problems. They're just waiting for you when you get back from this fantasy land of call that you indulge yourself in so that you don't have to face real life. But that's not how life works. Those
You're
problems
just
will
putting
still be
blinders on.
there. The problems will still be there when you get back. And they'll probably
Hmm.
even and at that point they're probably going to get worse because you've been
Hmm.
ignoring it. You have to
Hmm.
face life head on. If there's something you want, you're going to have to bleed a little bit and you're going to have to sweat a little bit. But that's the only way to actually get anything in this world. You can't sit around praying and hoping and trying to clout chase off of people just to make a dime.
Yeah, and that's all that you and I have ever said. Like Lars, for example, from what I've heard, apparently he's gone and he stopped doing the shit, and I am proud of him for that. That is what I've been telling him for years. Even when him and I spoke on a regular basis, I told him how many times, get away from this. Go and live your life. This is not helpful to anybody. Look at these people on Twitter. This person is being exposed for fucking being a diddler. This person has said this. This person said that. This person is miserable. Go ahead. If anyone that listens to this, I challenge you, go look at Caw Twitter. How many people are sitting there tweeting, oh, my life sucks. I'm so sad. This, that, and the other. Do you really think there's not a connection? Do you really think that this isn't the cause? It's like you got to open your eyes at some point. If you're putting your entire life into this, that is not healthy.
It really
It,
isn't. It really
it's
isn't. Like
it's not going to
it's
benefit
no
you.
it's no different than the people who live playing RuneScape or Minecraft or
League of Legends.
Grand Theft Auto or League of Legends. It's the same shit. It's an
Yeah.
escapist mentality, but you can't run from real life. Eventually, you're gonna have to face it. Like you can
And
you can deny reality, but you can ignore reality, but you can't ignore the consequences of ignoring reality.
no, and the thing is, like, there are a lot of really talented, creative people in Call. Like, aside from what they believe, aside from the things they do, aside from whatever it is they say, I've seen a lot of really talented people. Like, for example, Jimmy Kane. I don't personally like the guy. I didn't really agree with him, but he has talent. Same with Alatar, same with all the guys that I disagreed with. They have talent, but they're putting it in the wrong places. They're not putting it into something that's going to benefit their life. Like you said, it's an escape. But the problem is, it's a temporary escape. You don't block out the sun permanently by just putting sunglasses on. You don't, the monsters don't go away when you close your eyes and hide under the covers. You need to face life head on, and I get that it's hard. You and I have both been there. I get that it's hard to face life, and I get that it's hard to uh, to face those demons. And I have always said, if anyone wants to chat about that, fucking okay. I am like you and I are not these devils that people make us out to be. All we have ever said is people need to focus on their lives, fix their problems. You know, when you're sitting on Twitter constantly, like someone like Cash, bitching and moaning, complaining, and constantly miserable, that is a problem. You're not living a healthy, fulfilling life. And it's obvious because everything that comes out of your mouth is miserable and you do nothing but complain and this, that, and the other. It's just sad. People need to get away from this. And it's not just COD, this is in all walks of life. Pick your poison. People take drugs to escape. People, dive headfirst in. Some people are movie buffs. They sit at home and play movies all day. Some people eat food and get really fat. They use food as an escape. I think it all kind of encompasses the fact that a lot of people either don't want to or don't know how to attack life. So they use whatever it is they're interested in, whatever their chosen vice is, they use it to escape.
This is the result of a lot of things. It's
Right.
helicopter parenting. It's consumerism.
Absolutely.
It's consumerism. It's you know you've you have cultivated you've cultivated a population of, young people who never had to face any real challenges,
Hmm.
and you know it just coddled, just
I,
coddling.
s-
It's
I
just a
saw
result of coddling.
I saw a video that really kind of summed this up. There's an older guy. This video went around, so I'd be surprised if you didn't see it. He was saying, he goes, my child came out to me one time and said, "Daddy, my toy my the
Yeah,
wheel fell off my
I saw.
toy car."
Yeah, I seen that, and he threw it away,
Yeah, and he
and
threw it away.
and then he made the kid put it back together
Y-
to teach him a
Yeah,
lesson.
yeah, to teach him, like I watched it with one of my exes. Anytime her son had any kind of issue, it was, "Oh, let me do it, I'll do it, I'll handle it." If you knock down every barrier in your child's life, what's gonna happen when they go out in the world on their own and now there's no one to be there for them? There's no one to solve those problems for them. That's why everyone is so anxiety ridden. That's why everyone has mental health issues. That's why people can't handle life because their parents sat there and knocked down every single barrier they had when they were kids. "Oh, your homework's hard. Here, let me do it.
Well,
Oh,
when
this kid's bullying you. Oh, let me go handle it."
it, it's it's like
Whatever it is.
it's like the shit with the kids sports. Well, we don't say winners. We
Everyone's a
don't
winner.
we don't say winners and losers because somebody's gonna feel bad. Well, that bad feeling that you feel, that shame of losing, that should be your motivating factor to get
Builds
better.
it builds character.
Well, it should be your motivation to get better. I don't want to feel ashamed next time I step on the field or in the ring or on the mat or whatever the fuck your sport is. So therefore, I will work harder and I will do better.
Hmm.
That's it. That's the mentality you have to have if you actually want to be a winner.
Hmm.
You can't try to avoid uh, feeling like hurt. You can't avoid negative feelings. You
When
have
you
to.
look at anyone that has been overtly successful in their life, they always say the same thing. Failure is a key to success. They always, like, they may not say it in
Yeah.
those exact
Well,
words,
the
but they
majority,
say it.
Crassus, the majority of people who became big successes had about 1,000 failures under their belt before they. It only takes one. It only
Hmm.
takes one yes. It's like
Yeah.
the guy who goes to the bar and he wants to pick up some chick. Yeah, he might get 100 no's, but that one girl says yes. That's it. You win.
Yeah. It's
Doesn't matter you
no, it,
doesn't matter you got rejected 100 times before. You got a yes.
hmm and that's just it. Like, I don't think there's anyone in the world that hasn't, well, maybe not, but all successful people have had more no's than yeses.
Yeah.
They've had more rejections than triumphs, and it really shows because the mark of a strong individual is not what you achieve. It is not who you are at your highest point. It is what you do when you are at your lowest. The mark of a strong individual is what happens when you hit that rock bottom. Do you stay there and lie there and give up? Or do you say, "Okay, fuck this. I don't care what it takes. I don't care how long it takes. I don't care what I have to do. I am not going to sit here. I am not going to remain at the bottom. I am not going to be a failure. I am going to do what I have to do to get where I want to be."
Top tier Crassus motivational speaking here. Comedy is the category, by the way.
Yeah, but really, like, I feel like most people nowadays don't get told the truth enough.
You know what? You know what? I got an idea.
Mm,
Let me. I got. Oh, I was just gonna say, go to Reddit and search
okay.
and search for something like nice guys, like r/nice guys. Maybe we
Oh
can
fuck.
we can read a couple of those
Yeah.
just to get you know I want to. I don't want to just make fun of the nice guy. I want to point out what his problem is and why he's wrong.
Well, and yeah, like, and there is a reason that the saying exists, "Nice guys finish last." There is a reason for it. Okay, so, What the fuck? I won't bother sharing screen. I can just read it to you. Let's see here. A lot of it is just memes. Okay, so here's a picture of a guy. It's not a good picture. It's just a dark picture of some random dude. You can barely see him. But the caption reads, "In the cab alone as fucking usual. Once again, had a woman I've been into for years crying to me that her boyfriend treats her like shit, and that she wishes she had someone like me. Dot dot dot. I ask her, what about me in quotations. Dot dot dot. I get laughed at in response. Dot dot dot. Fucking done."
Okay, let me read one to you here. All right, this is from Love Everyone 99 on Reddit. Oh,
Okay.
come on, skip this. Fuck off. Back.
If you want, you can just send me the links and I can.
Well, it's fucking hell. I don't have the app anymore because I
Well,
basically
I don't
quit.
have the app either. I'm just on Google.
Uh, what the fuck are you doing? Okay, an old coworker that I got along well with, decided to randomly message me, so I was happy to hear from him. So we've been texting for a couple of days, but he had to ruin it. He's single and has been having trouble in the dating world. He can't seem to find the right woman. He mentions how he's the nice guy, and I let out a whole sigh because, like, why? I tell him he shouldn't use that term as it gives women the ick.
No.
Somehow I don't feel like this is a real woman. I don't know why. I get that sense. And I gave
But that
him.
is true. Like the term nice guy does
Well,
not
it's
it is
been.
not a positive thing.
No, it's been. No, it's basically been ruined. All right.
Yeah. Yeah.
And gave him the why it's bad because nice guys generally are nice because they want sex, and genuine nice guys doesn't have to say those words. He instead decided to go off on me and tell me how stupid, ugly, and wrong I am, and that he just had sex, so why would he want sex from me? I'm still confused where that came from, but okay. And if that doesn't, if a woman doesn't like that term, she's not worth his time. I said, okay, stop talking to him. So he's definitely the nice guy. Oh, he just sounds like a
Hey,
spurg. He just sounds like a
do you
fucking.
know I'm seeing this a lot. Do you know what this stands for? NGVC?
NG.
Nice guys something something?
Wait, VC?
NG NGVC. I'm assuming it means nice guys
I don't know, voice
something
chat?
something.
Voice chat?
Well,
Well,
that was my first thought too, but okay, here's one. The title says NGVC. I routinely end up in the friend zone because I am too nice to women. Part two bad ending. Hang on. Let's see if I can find his previous post here. Part two. Okay, I don't know how this will turn out, but let's read this. Uh oh no, fuck. This is long and doesn't.
all right. I'll read another one here. This one's
Oh
from.
my god, this is really long. Holy shit,
No,
fuck that.
I'll read this one. Recently, I was walking home from university in the evening. I had stopped to buy a couple of groceries on the way, including some cold things. This will be relevant later. Anyway, I was nearly home when this random guy stopped and said he was visiting my city for a few days and wanted to know what there is to do around here. Honestly, there isn't much, and I told him that. The one thing I could think to recommend was a museum. I was wearing a shirt from a nearby research lab, so he had rightfully assumed I liked science. He takes that as an opportunity to tell me about his publications, which are similar which are in a similar field to what I'm studying. I get excited most I get excited, mostly surprised to run into someone in public who is in the same field I am. It's not one of those popular sciences you see often. What the fuck are you studying? I study barnacle dick. I'm in the field of barnacle dick studies. I don't know. He stops and asks me if I'm under or over 18. A bit weird, but I assume it's because I look young and a lot of guys don't want to look like they're talking to a kid in public at night. I tell him I'm over 18, just being honest, so he keeps talking to me. After telling me more about his research, I tell him I need to go home and put my groceries away. My cold items need to go to the fridge. And he suddenly looks really disappointed and asks me to listen to him talk about more of his research. If it was interesting stuff that I did want to hear more about, so I figured staying out a little longer wouldn't be a huge issue. You Okay, so now you're gonna blame him because you stood there and listened to him fucking yap his trap?
Hmm.
It's like
Yeah, that's
like come on now. A little bit of
okay, here's one. The title reads, I was trying to do something nice, but it blew up in my face. My housemate is a, in quotes, nice guy,
uh-oh.
even referring to himself as a snag, SNAG. He spends 1 week with me and the other week with his kids in the family home in brackets getting a divorce. He reminds me of Kirk Van Houten. He is pathetic. He is also a massive energy vampire and very, very clingy and needy, with zero awareness of his surroundings or of others. This weekend takes the cake, though. He is at my apartment. So this is his ex's weekend with the kids. He calls me up Saturday Arvo, ARVO, whatever.
Whatever.
Um, and asking if I wanted to go to a stage production. I declined. He was like, "Yeah, well, I got these tickets today. Called my ex to take my son, and she said no?" Question mark. Shocked. No, whatever. I was just trying to do something nice, but it blew up in my face. I was eye roll. I was full eye roll. I saw him after the show, asked him how it was, and he was still sulking about how he couldn't take his son. I just wanted to go with him in quotes. I was like, mate, it's your ex's weekend. It's not reasonable. She said no. It's not unreasonable. She said no. You should have gone next weekend? Question mark. Oh, but I knew they weren't doing anything. I told him sometimes just chilling out is doing something. I then told him, I guess lesson learned for next time. That makes no sense. A lot of these stories are
Terribly written.
terribly written, yeah.
I
Nice
can't make
guys find me when I'm trying to put it what? Okay, never mind. Keep going. Oh, here's one. Here's one. Okay. So this is a text. Okay. So this is a text conversation. Um, is there more to this? Oh no, there's not. So it's literally just a text conversation. It says, "Hey." First person says, "Hey." Second person says, "Hey." First person says, "How are you doing?" Second person says, "Good." First person goes, "Wow, you're so boring. I'm out." Second person just says question marks. First person says, "I'm not translating you." Second person says, "I don't care." First person says, "Of course you don't care," and it just goes on from there. What the fuck?
You know what? You know what? I'm gonna look up. Maybe we can stream another incel documentary. Let's see if there's one. Let's see if there's one worth looking at.
Oh lord.
Uh, let's see.
Nice guy flew half the globe and still got rejected. Do you want to hear this one?
Sure. Sure, why not? That sounds good.
All right. I've had a Korean pen pal for a few months who seems pretty nice. We talked online and on the phone a couple of times. I had lived in Korea for a while before then and had come back to the US. And then and there were some cheap little snacks I said I really missed and I couldn't find because I lived out in the middle of nowhere. He offered to send me some, and he seemed nice. So I gave him my address to mail them to me. Well, big fucking mistake. He didn't end up mailing the snacks. He decided he was going to surprise me by flying his ass down to the US and come to my apartment. To my horror, documenting the entire trip and sending it to me. Fortunately, it was gated, and he was too stupid to think of sneaking through the gate behind someone, but he kept sending me pictures of him outside the complex, patrolling the perimeter, and asking me to come out and see him so he could take me on a date. He was outraged that I would not come out and see him after he had been so, in quotes, nice to fly out there and tried to entice me with gifts that he had bought. He was under the impression that his gesture was romantic. His "I'm outside your apartment" selfies turned into into post cry selfies and "why don't you want to be with me" messages, and so on and so forth. And no, this dude and I never talked or even joked about the possibility of a relationship prior to him showing up. I tried to explain why it wasn't appropriate for a 50-year-old dude to fly to another country and stalk a 20 something's apartment, but he didn't get it. He said it wasn't stalking because we were friends and I gave him my address. So he assumed he was free to come over. This continued for about 10 days until he had to go back to Korea. He mailed me a ring on his with his and my name engraved on it. Good fucking lord.
Wow. Wow. I don't know what you were expecting, bud.
Like there's I feel like not enough conversation is said about like how dangerous lonely guys can be and how, you know, lonely dudes who can't like get anyone to be attracted to them. Those are the dangerous motherfuckers. Like who like well the fucking YouTube virgin there. Elliot Rodger.
Oh,
He's a fucking prime example.
Elliot Rodger had look. The thing about these nice guys is the thing about the incels, the supreme gentlemen, if you will. The
Yeah.
the problem that they have is that they don't fucking love themselves first.
Hmm.
They don't care enough about themselves and what's going on in their life. Like, bro, the number one secret to bagging a woman is this: be fun. Be fun to be around. That's it.
Hmm. Yeah.
That's it. Like everything else has a
Be
sliding
confident.
like everything else is a sliding scale. If you're having fun, you know.
Yeah, like nobody like let's take it into like club terms. Nobody wants to go home with the guy that's standing in the corner bobbing his head with a drink in his hand and a hand in his pocket. Nobody goes after that guy because he's not fun.
Well, you don't even have to go that deep, right? Just the guys who like as my best advice to guys is be like, if you're going out, if you're going out with the hopes of picking up a woman, the first thing you need to do is change your objective for going out. The point of you going
Yeah.
out is to go have fun. The woman will fall into place. If you seem like a fun person and not a fucking spurg, if you can relax a little bit, don't get all shy and fucking retarded acting,
Hmm.
maybe you'll get somewhere.
It's in a lot of ways it's a very simple change of verbiage. Instead of saying like I'm gonna go to the bar to pick up women or I'm gonna go to the gym so women will be attracted to me, it should be I'm gonna go to the bar to have a good time and I'm gonna go to the gym so I can feel more confident about myself. Getting women should be a byproduct of your um how can I phrase this? It should be a byproduct of your self-improvement. Getting women should not be your main goal. Self improvement should be your main goal because when you self improve, i.e., getting in the gym,
Well,
making more money, whatever it may be, women will come as a result of that.
I've tried to explain this before. It's like it's called I call it the mousetrap theory, right? Now you're selling mousetraps, right? Nobody's buying them. So you have one of two choices. Well, not really two choices. It's two things that you need to do. You need to build a better mousetrap, and you need to market it better. In this
Mhm.
analogy, a better mousetrap is you. Change your diet,
A better
exercise,
person.
get better clothes, improve your personality overall. Learn to open up, learn to be a little charismatic. If you have to practice in the mirror, who gives a shit? Do it for
Mhm.
you, right?
Mhm.
That's building a better mousetrap. You're a better bait for the fish.
Well, I think that like
But
kind
the
of
but the other
which like
well, hang
look,
on.
go ahead, go ahead.
The other part of that is the marketing.
Hmm.
The marketing is how you present yourself.
Hmm.
What's your attitude? Are you gonna be a Debbie fucking Downer? Oh man, complaining and bitching and acting like a little, like a crybaby? Or are you just going to fucking, cool hand Luke? Everything's good. I'm just here for a good time. That's all. That's my whole objective.
Yeah, exactly. Like
Like guy.
I think it should be pointed out that
Uh,
you can have the nicest clothes on the market. You can have the nicest car. You can have the biggest fucking house. It's not going to mean a goddamn thing if you're some fucking dweeb who has no confidence and hi pretty lady, you look nice today. Like that's not gonna work. There's a reason why that the fucking bum with no job who lives at home is getting laid all the time and you're not. It's because he's probably fun. He's probably more fun to be around. He's got more personality, and he knows how to communicate better. Yeah, he's got no real skills or ambition or future, but he's got those initial qualities that matter.
well, you remember
He's not gonna keep a woman. Like he's not gonna keep a woman long term.
grasses. You remember the video we were watching, right? Where we were like the girl was trying to sell herself as 10 out of 10, or the other one we were watching where what was it like? The girl was saying she wants a high value man, but she's not
Hmm.
high value herself. You know what I mean? You
Mhm.
want a 10 out of 10 man, but you're a 4 out of 10 woman. Same goes the other way around. You can't be a 4 out of 10 man and try to get a 10 out of 10 woman, bro. Like there's only so much you can improve, but you should
Yeah,
do
yeah,
but you should do the best that you can.
yeah. There needs to be some sort of like self reflection, like the video that we watched last week of the guy that gave all the money. We literally made the point as we were watching it to say like you need to look in the mirror at some point and realize, okay, I am not an 8, I am a 4.
Yeah.
So you need to go with someone who is on your level. And yeah, it may you know what? You may not be attracted to them. Maybe if you're fat and ugly, maybe you need a fat and ugly woman. And maybe that's not what you want. But at least you're not alone.
If you look at yourself and you think you're a 3, there are things you can do to push yourself to a 6,
Oh, absolutely. You're not stuck there.
right? It doesn't always involve plastic surgery or some ridiculous shit like that.
I don't think it should, like, that's one thing I want to comment on. I don't think it should ever involve plastic surgery. I do not think that that's the answer. I think that it does more harm than good almost all of the time.
Uh,
Like, look at these broads. Look at these broads that get these fucking facelifts and Botox and this, that, and the other. You fucking look at them, like, like, especially the girls that get the lip fillers. They look like goddamn catfish. Like, their lips are so fucking massive. I'm concerned that they're gonna goddamn swallow me whole. Like, it's not attractive.
it looks like you took two fucking long balloons and stuck them to your face.
Yeah, exactly. Like this not it's not attractive at all.
You wanna be attractive, ladies? Learn how to fucking cook. All right. You if you what you really like don't like let's just call a spade a spade. Either you want a husband or you want to be a hoe, right?
Yeah, there's really one or the other. We're gonna stir people up now. Who were they to comment on women?
Well, tell me the alternative, buddy. Either you're,
Yeah, like
you know,
go ahead.
I mean, just like if what you're looking for, if okay, I'll put it this way: if one day at 35 you realize you've hit the fucking wall and it's way too late, and you're desperate to get a husband and maybe a baby out before you turn 40,
Which is not very likely.
you need to make a better mousetrap. All right,
Yeah,
and
like
you need to change your hoish behavior at the same time. Like you can't go into a you gotta like really reset yourself for that kind of thing.
I think what the real issue is, like, and it applies to men and women. Neither side really understands what the other truly wants. Women have this weird idea that men want these boss bitches that make, like, they're career driven and that are, strong and independent. Men don't give two shits about your fucking career. Let's just call it what it is. I have never once given a single fuck what the girl I was dating did for her job. I prefer if she did something. I don't give two shits what it is. I don't give a fuck how much money you make. I don't give a fuck what you do for a career as long as you have something.
Grass is going off.
And in terms of men, like, I think the thing I hear is, oh, women only want, like, assholes. That's not the case. Women don't want guys who are in bar fights and being assholes to everybody. They want someone who's capable of it. They want someone who in a situation can handle themselves. Not some guy that's gonna roll over and fold. Like women.
Most of all, what women want is a guy who will stand up to them,
Hmm.
who will stand his ground, who's willing to fucking be a man on his own 2 feet. That's the most attractive masculine thing. That like for all their fault, for all a man's faults and foibles, for all the stupid shit he may do in his life, right? If he's not a groveling fucking puss, if he actually has a set of balls, at least a woman will respect him.
Yeah, like you don't have to be this 6'8" fucking jacked up bodybuilder who
Nah.
is fucking hyper masculine and rude to everyone he sees. No, you don't have to be like that. How many guys have you seen with a fucking pot belly and scraggly beard that pulls these good looking broads? Because they're men. They know what they're doing. You have to walk the line between being compassionate and being firm. You have to learn how to do both. You have to learn how to understand that women focus more on emotion than truth in a lot of cases. Women focus more on what they want or what could be than what is. DNA, how many times have you, like me personally, this happened to, how many times you've been in an argument with a broad, and then she's focusing more on how you said something over what you actually said.
Yeah, yeah, pretty much. It's feelings. It's more
Yeah,
about how. It's more about what. Is more about what how what I said made her feel than at what I actually said. Because I could be telling
yeah,
her, I could just be telling her the stone cold truth. But if she doesn't like that truth, then it's more about how she feels about it,
yeah.
as opposed to what it actually is.
Well, Omega. So Omega just said, depending if the woman is decent, the ratio of woman and sluts is ridiculous. I think that what has happened is a lot of women have all of a sudden became very slutty, and a lot of guys have all of a sudden became very weak. This is not a one-sided issue.
It's almost like they're trying to masculinize women and
And
feminize
feminized
men.
men.
Huh. No,
And then you have,
that's just conspiracy talk, you fucking boomer. What are you talking about? They're not doing that. Go back to Alex Jones, you conspiracy theorist.
yeah, and then you have guys like us who enjoy being men, who enjoy being providers, protectors, and being men, and they try to vilify us. Like, I don't mean they vilify us, and like I don't mean this has happened to us specifically, but guys like us, guys that think and talk like us, guys that enjoy being men, they try to vilify them and say, no, you shouldn't be like this. This is toxic masculinity. You shouldn't, agree to this. It's bullshit. It's all bullshit. Because those same women that sit there and preach about toxic masculinity, they don't want the fucking guy that's overweight working at Subway. They don't want the fucking guy who's open about his emotions.
Even if they themselves are a fucking ham planet, right?
Yeah, exactly.
Even if they themselves look like a fucking troll, from a fucking Jim Henson film. Even if they themselves could finish the buffet in one sitting, they want they want Chad Thundercock, all right, and nothing less.
Yeah, exactly. Like, and one thing I learned, and I think a lot of guys fall into this trap, they fall into the trap of listening to women for dating advice. If you are a man, don't ever listen to a woman's dating advice.
The women don't know what the women generally women don't know what the fuck
No, they give
they're
great
talking
advice to
about.
other women. They give great advice to other women, but they cannot give you
Actually,
advice.
no. I will say this. There there are like my mom is one of the few people I would take advice about women from,
Hmm.
but like everything she says is right. Like she actually does give she actually I think she's actually like introspective enough to give me good advice,
Hmm.
right? Just into the insight of women and how they think.
Yeah, so Omega just said it's a society issue
It
because the expectations of what a man realistically needs to be in order to survive in this world is dying. And the women, which are now being treated as goddesses and are growing egos and filled with nepotism. I think that there is truth to that. I think because a lot of guys are so lonely, and OnlyFans is a good representation of this. A lot of guys are so lonely and they have nobody in their life. They put women on this pedestal, and then it blows some women's egos up to the point of just being ridiculous. Like you look at these podcasts like Fresh and Fit or the whatever podcast, and they bring on these fucking airheads that go on and they ask them, "What do you want in a man?" And they all say the same shit. They word it differently, but it's all the same shit. 6 foot tall, leader, makes a lot of money, has to be a leader and a provider. And then you flip the question, you ask them, "What do you offer?" And then the answer is either, or they ask them, "What do you bring to the table?" And then the answer is either, "I am the table," or "myself," or something along those lines. They don't offer anything. And I think that's one thing that a lot of women don't understand is well, not just women, women and men, but a lot of people don't think they're more special than they are. But I do think this is a big problem in women. They think that they offer something that the broad down the street doesn't, when realistically, they give the same answers to the same questions. They offer all the same things. A lot of women, unfortunately, all they offer is pussy.
Crassus, I put something in the chat for us to watch. We'll watch this again since the last time we watched this, it kind of disappeared.
I don't even remember us watching this.
We watched it a long time ago.
Did we?
Yeah, but
Okay.
it never made it to air. I think something happened. Something got corrupted with that.
Oh, was this one of the ones that got that we watched when that one stream was taken down because of that
No,
fucking video you sent us?
no. This was something we watched a long time ago. Just
Okay.
play it. You
All
don't
right. All right.
we ain't got to stream it. We'll just because it's just audio anyway.
Okay. But yeah, it's unfortunately, like I said, a lot of people think they're more special than they truly are, and I think that's a big problem nowadays.
All right, ready when you're ready.
Hold up. I gotta pull up the stream on this other tab.
You know what? Give me a second. I'm gonna go grab a drink. I'll be right back.
Yeah, I gotta grab my water. Give me 2 minutes. Give me a minute here. Alrighty then. Wait for DNA to get back. Goddamn. Yeah. Wait for DNA to get back before we play any of this. Omega's here, although he's not talking because he's in some sort of third world country somewhere. Where the hell are you now? Are you still in England or were you in England? Ireland, that's what it was. Ireland, that's what it was. Just moved today from Galway. 5 hour bus. That ain't shit. 5 hours. Omega, do the channel assault and tweet out the stream for fuck's sakes. Do something useful while you're here.
Alrighty.
Same with you, DNA. You should tweet out the stream on your Twitter.
Ah, God, you gotta make me tweet out the stream on my Twitter.
Yes, I am.
I can't.
And we're not playing the video till you do.
I don't know how. I don't know how.
Listen here, you fucking boomer.
Listen, you want me to fuck something up right now? Okay.
Omega, you missed the best part. The stream literally started with me having to walk DNA through fucking audio balancing.
I don't want to mess things up now. Just let it ride.
All right. So let me know when you want me to play this.
Ready when you are.
All right, let's go.
Anyone who is less than understanding about this, we can just simply block them and be done with it.
Right.
Immediately, I can already tell this is not gonna go well. Anyone who doesn't understand this, we're gonna block them. All right, this is immediately not gonna go well.
Okay. We are recording now. Hello, everyone. This is a rather change of pace. This is not a random com. Even it's something else.
We'll probably have the logo up for this.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So, Brent, I hear something bad happened to you recently.
This afternoon, yes.
Okay.
Alright, so I spent
I think I remember this.
House. She lives like an hour away. It was
We definitely
fun.
did watch
My
this at some
grandmother
point.
offered to take me home. Sure. Halfway there, she decides to launch into a lecture. And goddamn, did that hurt.
Oh yeah. Now that I heard that one line, I remember this now.
I'm sorry. I'm gonna get this out, I promise.
I remember this now.
First thing she made very clear is that I'm a quitter and a fucking loser.
Pause it. Pause it.
Family of fucking quitters and losers.
Oh shit. Oh fuck! I was a Discord. Hold on. Here we go.
First thing Grandma said, "You're a quitter and a loser."
And I'd be willing to bet that.
And
those
not
words
just
never
you.
actually came out of her mouth.
And not just you, fat ass. Your whole fucking family ain't nothing but a bunch of quitters and losers. Losers.
Fucking losers.
Alright.
Good lord. All right. I can only imagine. All right, let's go.
Fuck out of me! Where did you come from saying that? Family of fucking quitters.
There we go.
Excuse the fuck out of me! Where did you come from saying that? I know she's like grandmother, but god damn, you think she would. Apparently she thinks I did okay in elementary school, but I just gave up in high school and college. She acknowledges that I was bullied, but that was no damn excuse, apparently.
It's not.
It
I'm
literally
sorry,
isn't.
but it's not. It's not an excuse.
Yeah, nice forgetting the fact that she pulled me. She and my mother agreed to pull me out of high school there because of the bullying being too much, and shoved me right into college. I'm sorry, I think I was a little young and just wasn't ready for it. But sure, go ahead and blame me. Why the fuck not? Alright. Which led to her saying that apparently I'm pretty smart, but I'm too lazy and worthless to capitalize on that. That I did not live it all up to any kind of potential that I have. And that anytime there was the slightest challenge in life that's slightly difficult, I would just run away. What the hell? What have I ever done? I'm not saying I'm the bravest person, but goddamn, I'm not a fucking coward.
No one ever said you were.
I'm gonna reserve my insults for the end of this.
I would appreciate that. If you're gonna say something dangerous, by all means, I'd just like to get through all of it first and then go right ahead.
Okay.
I'm gonna wait till you're done trying to insult you.
She also decided to lay into my mother, which that's pretty fucking priceless. She said my mother was basically my mother was selfish and would dump me off to other people any chance she would get, be it family or friends or whatever. Yeah, that sounds about right. Plenty of mother issues here. Not that really made much difference while growing up. The family and especially my mother would either shove food in my mouth or stick me in front of the TV to shut me up and leave them alone. Yeah, that's great family attention right there. You don't blame me for trailing this when you admit that's what you did with me. You don't blame me either for this. Honestly, what child controls that?
Come on now, Crassus. He's a victim. Okay? Mom shoved all those fucking Twinkies and cheeseburgers down his gullet.
Joke about this, but
Yeah.
I would give a shrink a field day. We would spend getting everything off just before we can start making progress.
Hmm.
That's how long it would take to over 25 years of this bullshit.
Good lord.
And apparently, it was a great time. It was a great time, according to my grandmother, tell me that my mother would sometimes steal money from her. My mother was a thief when I was really young, before I was born.
Good God. Pause it. Pause it.
Fucking wonderful.
So just in case you're lost, the mother is a thief, and the son is a coward.
Doing the same. Birds of a feather flock together, as they say. Here's the thing, right? So far, I'm not hearing anything that screams my parents fucked my life up. Now, granted, we're only 4 minutes in, but no matter how you grew up, no matter what your childhood was, once you become an adult, it is on you to play the hand that you're dealt. Okay, cool, you weren't dealt a good hand. It doesn't matter. You still have to play it. You can sit there and complain about it all you like. It's not going to change the fact that you still have the cards you're dealt. You have to make something out of it.
Let's get back to this. This fucking call. Oh, that's fucking
Yeah.
voice
Nah,
recording.
yeah, that's
So
all.
good.
I'm hearing a lot of call in this.
My grandfather, he passed away some years ago, and I didn't even get to go to his funeral, but that's a whole nother rant for another time. Apparently, he was supposedly lazy and worthless as well. So let's speak ill of the dead, especially some of the decent fucking.
What a family of winners. Your
Yes,
your grandmother was right. You are all a bunch of losers.
Yeah, so far I'm not hearing anything that's false.
So mom's a thief. The son's a coward. Grandpa was lazy and worthless. Like, your grandmother's right. You are all a bunch of losers.
Sounds like Grandma really knows how to pick him and raise him.
So apparently, by genetic lottery and fate, I'm just destined to be a fucking loser because my whole family is a bunch of fucking quitters and losers. Very encouraging. Very fucking encouraging. Yeah, clearly nobody encouraged me growing up, and it still hasn't changed 25 years later. Whole lot of fucking good that's doing.
I need you to encourage me.
Yeah, what's that gonna change? Like really, what is that gonna change?
I need some encouragement over here. All right, I'm never
Yeah.
gonna get anywhere without your encouragement.
You know, I'll encourage you. You tie that noose. I'm gonna encourage you to step up on that guardrail and do a flip.
I'll give you an encouraging kick.
Yeah, I'll kick that chair right out from under you.
I encourage you to face the wall.
And she also... I hate
This is
to be
40
the
minutes. Oh my
dumb
gosh.
bitch wants to tell me that I should have had 2 or 3 girlfriends by now and that online doesn't count.
Online doesn't count.
Fuck would she know then about love? What the fuck would she know?
Well, you're her grandchild. I think she knows a little
Yeah.
bit more than you, Mr. Online Girlfriend.
Yeah, what does she know about love? She only got married and stayed married for a very long time and had kids and grandkids and lived a full life. What does she know?
This is fucking retard smacking himself.
It's not her fault. Good.
I'm gonna spit out my water.
It's not my fault either, but I can't yet be with Sarah. So get the fuck out of us. There's like...
Sarah, totally real. We're totally Sarah, totally real. All right, you don't know what you're talking about, Grandma. All right, Sarah's totally real. Absolutely.
I talked to her on Skype. I mean, she told me her camera was broken and she couldn't show me her face, but I talked to her.
And she asked me for $1,200, but she's totally
Yeah.
real.
She asked me to invest in her e-commerce business.
There's a country border between us, alright?
There's a country border between us.
I believe this guy lived in Canada.
Oh, why do you gotta paint my country in such a bad light?
Well, this is the kind of stinky old retards that you people were raising. All right? This is why Trudeau came in with the right plan of euthanasia. I mean, made
Someone just needs to fucking shoot him already.
in the foot
Not that my girl
in
would
Minecraft.
believe it's real anyway. I mean, honestly. And she also thinks that I should, by now, not just have had a couple of girlfriends, also this nice group of friends around me that online doesn't count because everybody on the internet apparently is fake and a liar, some 35, 40-year-old pedophile looking for his next victim.
What the fuck?
Um.
Hold on a minute. Okay, so
Well, now that you
first
mention it,
off, first off, online friends are fine. We are all online friends. If you have friends in real life. But if those are the only people you talk to, that is a problem.
well, I'll put it this way to you, fatty. I don't even remember what this guy's name was.
It doesn't matter.
There was enough people on there, 35, 40-year-old pedophiles, that Chris Hansen was able to make an entire show about it.
Yeah, not just Chris Hansen. He's just the most famous example.
Right. So, I don't know what to tell you. The odds are not in your favor. That's all I'm saying.
I like this guy. He's like, wait. I like this guy. Hold on.
35, 40-year-old pedophile looking for his next victim. Hold it!
Oh, that's fucking referencing the Phoenix Wright games.
Yeah, hold it.
Because clearly she does not realize that no matter how far away people are, that people can still be friends even if they're thousands of miles away or even dozens of miles away. It doesn't even matter whether it's online or not. If they actually develop a rapport between each other, if they actually learn to trust each other, they can be friends. Whether or not
If they actually learn to trust each other, get the fucking spit out of your mouth. Jesus Christ.
they can actually see their face.
And believe me, I would be happy for my online friends to be physically close to me. That would be awesome, but that life circumstances won't allow that. That's
I
not
would
my
love
fault,
to get
their
in.
fault.
I would love to get in this hag's face and shut her down.
I'm gonna beat up your grandma.
I'm gonna get your grandmother's face and give her what for.
Who she is.
And my grandmother is a lot more caring than yours. She actually understands that I have friends out there who I can't be with because they're so far away.
I swear that 10, 15 years ago, she was actually decent to me. When my mother would run off to who the fuck knows where, at least she would sometimes.
Steal.
10 to 15 years ago, at this point of this call, the guy would have been 10.
15 or 10, yeah.
Grandmas are usually nice to 10-year-olds.
Yeah. You were a child.
Okay, at 25, they don't bake you cookies. You know, they don't. It's time for you to get the fuck out and get a fucking job.
We're live, just so you know.
Go on.
Oh, okay. Well, you know, just say it. Just say it.
He's devastated by this live stream. He just came in to verbally assault us.
I would love to get Havoc's opinion on this.
What's up?
Well,
I want you to watch this video with us.
Oh Lord. Okay.
And just I want to hear your commentary. Now, again, keep in mind, this is being broadcasted to the greater public. Currently, our call.
All right. I got the stream up.
Okay, good. I'm glad to have Havoc here. All right, let's continue. Oops, fuck.
Times be there for me. I don't know what the hell happened in the last decade, but she's gone now. She's gone, just like the rest of this family.
I want to say perhaps mental illness, undocumented.
It would
illness.
explain my mother, you know, like.
My grandmother told me I'm a loser and a failure. She must be mentally ill. She was so nice to me when I was 10 years old. What happened?
Whatever, but I wouldn't doubt, this is just me speculating, but I wouldn't doubt I have some form of depression, but not like I'm ever going to see a shrink. The family doesn't give a shit. Sure, my mother can get a shrink, but not me. I'm not good enough for that. I'm not good enough to acknowledge that I exist until a random
I
fucking
love the
person
faces in
tells me.
this. It's so fucking goofy.
Told me in the past they would make plans and conveniently forget
God,
about it.
I get this primal urge to just
After that,
body
oh,
slam him.
I ran in on these plans. Oh well, who fucking cares? What kind of fucking family is this?
It's a family that you shouldn't even be with anymore.
Worm your way into someone's.
Worm your way into someone's fucking house.
What the fuck am I even watching? Can I
Okay,
get
so
some context here? Like, I have no idea what I'm watching.
we're gonna recap this a little bit for Havoc. So basically, this guy started the stream by saying he went on a ride with his grandmother. She's 25 years old. He went on a ride with his grandmother, and his grandmother told him that basically, like in his words, I highly doubt these are her words, but in his words, she said that he's a loser and a failure, and he never lived up to his potential. And now this guy's saying, and how his mother used to steal from his grandmother, and how his grandfather was a quitter just like him, and now he's basically because of all that. That's why he's a loser.
What it is that this call, this like whatever this was, video stream back in the day. This is from like a while ago. I think this was
Yeah.
from like the early 2010s or something.
Oh, we're getting an audience here. Get an octo, good.
But the call was just, it was like these three friends, right? And they I think they were like Let's Players back in the day when that was really popular, but they never
Right.
really got big. And this call or this call or stream or whatever got recorded and kept and spread around. And it's just this guy crying because his grandma told him that he's a quitter and a loser, and she's just going off on him. She's just going off on, like, he's sitting here crying to his two autistic friends about how grandma told him that he's a quitter and a loser.
And he needs to get a job.
He needs to get a job.
Let's continue.
Go on.
And they think I'm joking when I occasionally bring up that sometimes I wonder if I was either adopted or switched at birth. No, sometimes I really have to wonder because I'm like, how am I anything like these people? Honestly.
Well, your grandmother just finished telling you how your mother's a thief and your grandfather was a quitter, and to me, it sounds like you're right in that vein, so I don't think you're adopted.
How am I anything like these people?
When my
Quitters.
grandmother just told me how much I'm like these people.
Quitters, losers, and thieves.
Oh yeah, and right before you joined Havoc, the one guy who was like, "Man, I'd love to just get in your grandmother's face and give her what for."
Oh my god.
You need to worm your way into someone's household.
And then she decided to get personal.
Oh, now it gets
Apparently,
personal.
Not only am I ugly, I'm fucking overweight and shouldn't be, and she wants to blame half that on my mother as well, even though that really doesn't mean anything because she'll lay into me for it too. And do you honestly think I chose to be like this? It's hard.
I gotta say, Brent, I really do sympathize with you on this because I'm pretty much the same way.
The fucking
I'm
face.
overweight as well, and yet my family, they don't care. They like me the way I am. They don't want to treat me like I'm some sort of automaton.
It's like what came up in childhood was all lies. Oh, there's all varieties of people, shapes, sizes, whatever. No, apparently that was all lies. Apparently if you're not perfect, you're fucking nothing. That's ridiculous!
And ironically, that's how I feel sometimes when I'm at my job. Sometimes I feel I'm too rigid. I need to follow the rules, but nowadays I'm like, man, if I go back to the way I am, they're just gonna be massively disappointed, and this is where I can't seem to find that gray area.
With some idiots, there is no gray.
I mean, yeah, with me, it's pretty much black and white thinking.
Dear God.
And of course, as always, the job issue came up. It's like, I wanted to go the last 2.5 years of that job. I wanted to half fucking starve by now. As soon as my roommate was gone, I was down to $25 a week for groceries, and that is it. Which, honestly, it may not sound that bad, but it's pretty fucking bad. Alright, I'm not like starving or dying.
Is it possible to live on $25 a week?
I mean, maybe back then.
I don't know about the U.S., but in Canada, fucking hell, like
You
one
could.
package of ramen noodles costs like $1.50.
Well, you couldn't. But again, this call was like, I want to say it was like either the late 2000s or early 2010s. I don't remember when.
Yeah, that would be my guess.
Here, but it's pretty tight. So honestly, they think I like that for some reason. Fuck is wrong with these people? They
So you're down to $25 a week for food, but you obviously have an internet connection. You obviously have a computer or a cell phone or some mode of talking to these people. Maybe your priorities are fucked. But no, couldn't be that.
I
It's grandma.
I can't get a job. You think I didn't want to get a job, Grandma?
think I don't want a job. They think I just refuse to stay in this house 24/7. Refuse to go outside. Like
They don't realize the economy is a crapshoot at best right now.
Yeah, I mean, the last job I had was a temp job that apparently, as far as I can tell, was canceled early. And I have no idea why. The only things I can think of is there was no more money left for the budget.
Or you were fired.
And what's really great is the last 3 jobs I had, my grandma going on about me being a quitter, I didn't quit those 3. Alright, before that, I admit I was young and kind of stupid and flaked out.
I didn't quit those jobs. I was fired. They made me quit.
Yeah, he literally just said, I didn't quit, I got fired.
3 jobs, I grew up, and I dedicated to them. They fired me. I didn't quit. They got rid of me. And honestly, that's all debatable, but at the very least, I'm certainly not a quitter on that. Let's give me shit about that. I don't fucking think so.
The truth is, she doesn't really know you.
Of course they don't. They don't even...
They don't know you like I do. They've only been around you your entire life and have more life experience than all of us combined.
What do you think, Havoc? That's just the fucking, that chef's kiss of just unbelievable whininess. It's enough to make you want to take a Freddy Krueger claw to your own nutsack.
Take a fucking chair. He's lost for words. He doesn't want to comment. He's gonna ruin his reputation.
Try. Like I said, they barely acknowledge my existence most
Crap,
of the
hold
time.
on, be right back. Someone's knocking at my door.
Lovely. Go on, man. I'm here.
I'm here.
And apparently that wasn't enough for her either. Apparently when I grow up, apparently I haven't yet, I'm apparently going to be a horrible father that's going to teach my children to be the same way as the rest of my family. A bunch of fucking losers, quitters, and failures.
Well, your grandma earlier in this conversation told you never had a girlfriend. So how does she figure you're gonna have kids?
Oh, sorry, Dad. If I could finally answer now, I couldn't unmute my mic for whatever reason. To answer your question, they just sound like a bunch of whiny bitches the whole time. I'm just like, woe is me. Play this world's smallest violin.
I can't.
Yeah.
Jesus Christ, man.
But Havoc, don't you understand? I can't get a job. You think I haven't wanted to get a job? I've been really trying.
Right now.
It's not me, it's them.
It reminds me of that video. I guarantee we've all seen it. That fat guy's like, "Did you drink my Mountain Dew?" And the guy's like, "What do you mean it's Mountain Light?" And he goes, "I can't afford Mountain Dew. The economy's rough right now."
Just
But
like
continue.
What does she think she is? She can tell me how I'm going to raise my children? The fuck?
Yeah, she only raised several of her own. What does she know? Havoc, what could you tell me about raising kids?
Nothing. Nothing at all.
What do you
I
know?
I don't have the experience, clearly.
Yeah, you don't
all
have the
right,
experience.
Havoc. Look, Havoc has never even seen a vagina. All right, he made sure he was born by C-section just so he'd never touch one.
He's right. When he's right, he's right.
Fuck would she know?
Closest Havoc's ever come to fucking seeing a vagina is an Arby's sandwich.
Oh God, they have the meats, man.
They have the meats.
This is supposed to be my family? These people?
I mean, I can understand tough love, but this is just insane.
This is there are few times I would ever be sorely tempted to break my personal code of not belting out swear words right and left.
Oh, God
Cuss
forbid.
this woman out.
What a
I
tough
really
guy.
do.
Yeah. Your knight in shining armor coming to cuss out your grandma.
What they say is right. You can't choose your own family, because goddamn, I wouldn't have picked these people. And I'm sure they wouldn't have picked me either, so I guess that makes it about even. Especially love how she brings up that part of this is the fault of me being an only child, as if I had some control over that.
It's not your
As if I had some control over the fact that the idiot my mother married when I was 7 had siblings with kids that fucking tormented me. I hated my cousins. But no, mother would force me to spend time with them anyway. I was fucking trapped. What the hell do they want from me?
Wow.
And you are literally surrounded by peers that spend 24/7 telling you you are worthless. What are you supposed to think? No,
That
I'm
you are
not no
worthless.
goddamn
Like,
self-esteem.
can either of you imagine doing this? Can you imagine you going on to a live stream and crying for 40
No.
fucking minutes?
If I ever got to that point, I would absolutely fucking blow my brains out. If I was that desperate to where I went out,
Omega, after he visits some rough parts of Europe, then he will do it. Guaranteed.
once he gets back to Australia.
Tell me otherwise. Not even my own family.
I think it goes without saying that you desperately need to get away from them, as far away from them as possible.
I just wish to God they didn't have me so financially trapped.
Just
I
fucking
have
trapped.
I have nothing. I have no means of getting out of here. I would have years ago if I could have.
What do you mean? Financially trapped.
Don't you think
What
he
I-
wanted to get a job?
Yeah, what I hear from that is they support you financially, and you're too goddamn lazy to find your own way. That's what I hear.
It's like, goddamn, it's an elaborate trap, and I'm stuck in it.
All I can tell you at this point is wait for them to die one by one. Get whatever they're
What?
enough to give you, and
Oh yeah, that's my favorite part.
And run.
Wait till they die.
And
Yeah,
run.
Wait till they're dead.
Wait for them to die and then sell all their shit.
And then run.
Yeah, and then run.
I've been planning to just run, just get the hell out of here, never look back. They will
find
not know
Rachel.
where I'm going.
Find her and
Don't kill her. Just don't.
Don't kill her?
Don't kill her, just maim her.
Just take their money, you know.
Yeah.
Oh,
give her
wait.
a big old hug. Live with her.
Oh, Sarah. Sorry.
That's the one,
Yeah, I
Sarah.
was gonna say,
I'm terribly
you
sorry.
threw me off.
Brandon, my queen, forgive me.
It's okay. I don't think she's gonna kill you. As long as she's like, who the hell is Rachel? I'm like, honey, I don't know. I swear.
Yeah, God forbid your online hog girlfriend finds out about some other make-believe woman.
Except she probably says it like, "Who's Rachel?"
With their fucking mullet and 5 o'clock shadow.
Everybody on the internet's a 40-year-old pedophile, apparently.
Apparently.
But yeah, and this is even better apparently. My grandmother just retired recently. She's trying to move back into town, and she said as soon as she moves in, she's gonna start watching me really close. That's wonderful. Not only do they ignore me and some at the same time give me no independence, now they're gonna be staying over my shoulder like big sister or something.
Because you've proven that you can't do it yourself.
They want to give me. They just don't make any sense. They contradict each other right left and down the goddamn center.
25.
I'm anticipating people watch this. Not everyone, mind you. I know that there's still good people out there, but I'm anticipating some people on the internet going, "Oh, boo-hoo, shut the fuck up and get over it." You're not here. You don't know this. 25 and a half years of this. You have a fucking clue. You'll never know. Thank God on your knees. You will never know.
And if anyone has the audacity to troll,
Who would do such a thing? Who would dare laugh at this poor boy?
This is the this is the disclaimer. Don't troll this video, or you'll be subject to, I don't know.
Or you're gonna hurt my feelings.
You're gonna hurt my
The
feelings.
fifis.
Yeah.
Hurt
this
fifis.
rant. One, you are not a human being. Two, you're going to block me. Three, I think Glide knows a few hackers. Has Glide mentioned known hackers?
Oh, I remember these days. Oh, I'm gonna get someone to hack you.
Ah, you're gonna be super hacked, buddy. Oh, we're gonna get
Yeah.
we're gonna get the super hackers on you. No more
My
internet
uncle
for
worked
you.
for Microsoft.
We will dox you and send our army to your house.
Oh god, I love this call. I love this call. I laughed so fucking hard first time I heard it. It was so
A
goddamn
sea of
hilarious.
virgins storming your house.
Oh.
I think she does. We'll make sure things are very bad for you.
Sure, we might be a bit lax.
They're coming for you, Havoc. They're gonna find you.
You're gonna get super hacked.
Yeah, they're gonna show up to your house with their bat lifts, speaking Klingon.
No more internet for you, Havoc. We're taking
Yeah.
down your internet, chopping it down.
They're gonna shut down your channel like you did to Maz.
Oh God, poor guy.
Lax when it
Alright.
comes to stuff like this, but no, not today.
And to top pretty much the whole thing off, she apparently expects that I will not live past the age of 50 because I'm so unhealthy. That I will not get past that age, and she probably even thinks that by then I'll still be alone.
Well, hey, you're halfway there.
God damn it.
Poor little bugger.
Just thanks a lot. Thanks a lot, lady. I need all the encouragement I get to survive life. Fuck. Does this just not matter? What I've done, what I've felt, what I've seen, what I've experienced, it doesn't add up to a lot, but is it really that meaningless?
Yes.
Am I fucking meaningless? Is that what she's trying to tell me? Is this the life justice gives everyone?
Okay, this can't be real. Like,
This is
this cannot be real.
This is
No one
act-
acts this.
this was a real call.
Yeah. I'd put my money on it's real.
I don't know,
Anywhere
man.
near her. I just looked out the window because I couldn't look anywhere near her. I was pissed. I was depressed. I was fucking ashamed. She made me feel ashamed to exist.
There.
If I ever meet this woman, I'm going to drink a ton of milk and then hog a gigantic loogie right now.
Okay, no, this can't be real. No one says that. I'm gonna drink some milk and I'm gonna hock a loogie. No one talks like that. Not even Garcia talked like that.
Havoc, I think you underestimate people's ability to be cringy as fuck.
I guess so, man.
We're gonna bring you to Mount Wanahaka Loogie.
And that says something because Havoc wasn't caught.
Yeah. Oh, good God.
Dodge that bullet.
I wouldn't go that far, but I will tell her, leave him alone.
Leave Brittany alone.
Yeah.
And then we get to town. The first thing she says is, I really shouldn't do this, but I'm gonna get you a burger. I really shouldn't, because you're pretty big. But hey, I'll get you one anyway. Fuck you!
I shouldn't contribute to your diabetes.
Yeah, you're pretty fucking fat, pig tits. But I'll tell you what, I'll get you a burger.
You
Yeah,
almost
if
made me
it'll,
spit out my coffee, bro.
if it'll get you to quit your crying, you fucking pathetic little quitter loser. All right,
Oh, God.
Larry, stuff these fucking cheeseburgers in your pie hole.
The only thing that's ever made you happy. I guarantee you that cheeseburger cheered him up, though.
Whatever will get you to stop acting like a bitch.
Well, Pian's the third making havoc spit out his coffee. He's already a legend.
Oh, good lord.
Oh, man.
Pour salt all over the goddamn wound. Why fucking not?
Well, I mean, there's enough salt on your fries.
Fucking hungry anyway. I get home and I feel sicker than hell.
You
I
done?
hate this family. I hate this family. I shouldn't, and it's not fair, but they're not fair to me, and I don't want to love these people anymore. I just want to hate them. I can't bring myself entirely to it. Not even my mother, and she deserves it the most. She deserves what I hate the most, and I can't do it. Yes, I'll rage and scream at these people, but I can't. Let go.
Okay, I think you've said your piece.
I have no.
Since you said your piece, now come the insults that I alluded to earlier.
Oh, we're going to hear some. We're going to hear some master class. This is going to be a master class of nerdiness.
Nothing I would be willing to say would cover the audacity, the absolute insanity, the
It's no wonder I'm a depressed, emotional fucking wreck. These people made me this monster that they seem to think that I am. They think I'm a monster. They made it, not me.
It's everyone else's fault. It's all their fault.
A monster, I've turned into a monster. Thank God that I have Sarah. Otherwise, I would either be dead or shelled by now. I wouldn't be human anymore. I'd just be this zombie. I'd be fucking zombie. What are the chances that Sarah's a 50-year-old truck
also-
driver from Romania?
About
Oh,
80%.
yeah, I'm just saying friends are good, yes, but if I didn't have someone to love me the way this family has refused to, I would be gone.
True. True.
Trow.
This is what I imagine the ROV private calls sound like.
They made me this way. They made my
Yeah.
shit retarded.
Yeah, they made it retarded.
I don't have a girlfriend, but I'm not being depressed about it.
What a
I
surprise.
know that at least my family actually cares.
And I'm
Yeah, you hear that? My family cares about me.
glad for that. I'm glad you folks have families that love you. Thank God, because I wouldn't wish this on the worst person I've ever encountered in my life. I wouldn't wish it on them.
Nobody. You wouldn't wish it on anybody. Even
I wouldn't
Hitler.
wish this upon Adolf Hitler.
I wouldn't wish it on Adolf Hitler. Oh my God.
Not Stalin or Mussolini or Saddam or
No, nobody.
anybody.
Nobody.
No. Abdul-Jabbar, nobody.
Fucking Vlad the Impaler might have been shoving sticks up people's asses, but even I don't wish him to exist within the state that I am in now. Forlorn, I say, and then he glues the
Yeah.
fucking back of his hand to his forehead.
Bin Laden wouldn't deserve this.
And you know, it's fitting that I feel the urge to make a reference right here. I can't help it, forgive me. In Final Fantasy IX, it was said, to
Oh,
be
God.
worse than death. I believe to be unloved is worse than death. Thank God I have Sarah.
Thank God. Right in the feels.
God, no wonder I'm a little warped. I've spent 25 years begging for this mother figure to be a fucking mother figure, and failing that, trying to find someone to replace her because I needed that, and she wouldn't fucking do it. No wonder I'm 25 and I apparently haven't grown up. I haven't had a mother to help me do that. I've had nothing.
Holy shit, dude.
You also don't have any fucking accountability.
My mom, my thieving mom, didn't help me grow up. Help!
It was my mom or my grandma, my dead grandpa.
Probably make a case to City Hall or something to tell them that you, for the past 25 years, you have been treated like.
Hang on, did he just say make a case of City Hall?
Yeah, yeah, we're gonna get
Hold
your,
on, we need to rewind that.
we're gonna get your grandma arrested.
We gotta get the mayor involved.
Make your case to your local. Probably make a case to City Hall or something to tell them that you, for the past 25 years, you have been treated like this.
Better start hiring Phoenix Wright Ace Attorney for this one.
They already made the fucking Phoenix Wright reference earlier in this call too.
Oh Lord, I feel stupid now just even talking about it.
And what would happen when he gets laughed out of City Hall?
Possible the statute of limitations for childhood neglect is gone.
Childhood neglect.
He's 25 years old at this point. Holy shit, dude.
But it's everyone else's fault.
But I think that would be harder. There'd be too many doubters and naysayers who go, oh, he's faking it because he just wants some sympathy and attention.
These
Fuck them.
goddamn
I
haters.
wouldn't be able to stop them from thinking that. That and I'm 25. I'm apparently old enough by law at least to be independent, be out on my own.
You are! You are! It's not apparently. You are!
Yeah. Not that they've let me, but that I would imagine that would be how the law would see it.
And and the irony of all this, without them, you wouldn't even be talking to us right now.
It's a sick, cruel irony, yeah, but I think it's true.
I kind of wish we had the resources to get him a plane ticket, Adam.
I know. I mean,
Like a job?
to come here to Iowa. Or no, hell, just to Canada.
If it wasn't for that damn border, I mean, it's the fact that obviously
Yeah, deport
legally
him,
move
please.
one country to another is a little more complicated than just throwing money at it, but yeah. We're still doing what we can. Slowly, but we're doing what we can. It just...
Deport him to work.
Sooner, if there could have been a lot less shit that has happened to get in the
Deport
way.
him to fucking Ukraine. Put him to work. Send him out there as a fucking landmine finder.
Well, I think all I could say at this point is, if anything, you have to find a way to prove that, to the authorities that that this has been going on, that you need to get out of this.
Well, the problem here, Adam, is they would simply tell him, go to a homeless shelter. That's an absolute insult.
Mm-hmm.
How dare you? How dare you tell this grown-ass man to go to a homeless shelter?
How dare you? You should give him money.
So badly. I have for years, but this has got to be... It's got to be the worst. Got to be the worst today. Cannot fucking believe that. I don't even know how I did break down and cry or rage or something right there in the car. I was so close. I had to hold it back so badly because I knew it wouldn't make any difference. It would just make it worse. I have tried to fight back and it just made it worse.
Imagine what would have happened if you actually had fought back against those things that she said to you.
We were like 10 miles out of town. That'd have been a hell of a walk. A hell of a fucking walk.
Well, if she...
Well, that might have helped you to lose some weight. So maybe you should have.
Imagine, what if you actually walked those 10 miles and she was right there waiting for you? She'd probably be saying, wow, you actually did something.
You actually did that. Are you a fucking retard? Well, yes, I am because of you! God damn it!
And that right there, she'd probably be taken aback by that.
She's the devil.
These people are showing all the classic signs of a condition I called not having a flippin' soul.
Ah, flippin'
Good
soul.
God.
Watch that
Alright.
language, young man.
Yeah.
That is how he got his
I
doctor's
would
degree, huh?
These people that somehow their genetics got mixed up, screwed, and made me, of all things. It's bad enough I never knew my father, that he left where I was born. I never really knew my mother either. Go fucking figure.
His father was
Boy,
black.
boy, that man dodged a bullet.
There's just gotta be a way.
No, the father is gone.
You notice neither one of these friends are offering for him to come stay with them.
Past, so nobody needs to freak out or
Yeah.
anything. But there were times years ago that I made a couple attempts at suicide, and they'll never know that. They'll never know how close to the.
I just kept eating those cheeseburgers, hoping that diabetes would take me.
I kept trying to drown myself, but it, you know.
Unfortunately, gravy's a little too thick to drown in.
I just couldn't quit breathing.
The brink I've been more than once in my life, and didn't quite go.
Oh.
I'll never know.
Oh, I was on this bridge in New Jersey, and then there was this
In
fucker
fact, the
telling me to
only
do a
one
flip.
They did know. They blew it off, of course. Fuck the daycare, of course. I'm not saying it was right or justified, but god damn it, when you're put in that kind of a corner.
Havoc, I hope you're playing this for your kids.
Feel that way.
No, they're at school.
If you ever turn out like this, I will disown you.
Well, having said all these things, are you actually starting to feel a little better?
Yeah, I think so. I really needed to get that out to somebody.
Well, good. Well,
It needed to be said. It's gone on too long that it's been unsaid. Because honestly, when it's your family that comes down on you, who do you go to? Especially when I was younger and I had no friends. Who did I go to? No
Well, you
one.
still don't have
I
any.
had a corner to cry in, and that's it.
Fatty in the
Except I
crying
got
corner.
wood from a wall.
I hate to break a joke to us, but I guess during all those times you had gone talking to a wall.
I was thinking the exact same thing. It's like, thanks, Squaw. You summed up my childhood right there, buddy.
I'll be
I
right
did
back.
have to talk to a fucking wall.
Adam,
I'm sorry about
Well,
that.
we're gonna lose Havoc
Correct.
now.
I was thinking the same thing. I won't freak about that. That was my thought too.
He's gonna go drink. He's gonna go drink bleach.
God. But yeah, that was a good chunk of childhood. Of course, I was bullied. I had no one to go to tell, hey, can somebody defend me? Can somebody hear me cry? No, there was no one there to do so.
If I were
in those situations, in those situations, if you have
go on.
God is the only one that could possibly be listening.
No kidding. Didn't help that it came to a head in our childhood anyway, right after we had stopped going to church. That was kind of fitting.
That to me is a red flag.
They need to go back to church, then all your problems will be solved.
The relationship between her and my stepfather got to its worst. And then when they split, that was it. Never went back to church at all.
Oh man.
That's a very nice red flag for me. Right there.
And it was right after that when Mother started drinking again, and I've always hated that. Always hated when she does that. She didn't abuse me getting drunk, but she kind of already did when not drunk. But she just acted like such a fucking moron while drunk that I can't stand. I can't stand being around that anymore. I'm not trying to judge people that do, especially the responsible ones, but people like her, no, that's not cool. Especially when you got a kid.
There's a difference between recreational drinking and being a rathead drunk. And your mother sounds like a rathead drunk.
Right.
Still remember one time she passed out on the floor, and I had to throw a blanket on her so she could sleep.
Maybe you shouldn't have.
Well, I don't think she needed the blanket to sleep. It sounds like she was sleeping already.
Maybe
Is it
you
possible
shouldn't
that-
have. Maybe you should have let your mother freeze to death. Then she would have learned her lesson from all that drinking.
Yeah.
Is it possible that these three just, went on to become serial
Because-
killers after this?
I couldn't make myself
Very, very possible.
stop loving her no matter how much she apparently hated me and just didn't care about me. I still cling, as stupid as it is, to that concept of family, of not giving up, although I'm loving them even when it's hard. I'm
Well, that
really
is a good
getting
value,
tested
but
here.
that is
It's
that is
not
an
worth it. I
incredible
know
value.
it's not. I know it's not worth it in this one situation, but I still can't entirely let it go. I will still rage and be angry at them, but at the end of the day, I still can't entirely let go of that idea. If
That is
only because I want it to be true. If
that
nothing
is an
else.
incredible quality, my friend. But you gotta let go. There's no hope.
I know. I know. And especially hilarious, my grandmother would tell me that I wouldn't be able to raise my kids right. Well, I clearly know plenty about what not to do. By process of elimination, I may do halfway decent.
Mm-hmm.
How much is left of this?
Well,
10 minutes.
I think it definitely goes without saying. You gotta find some way to get away from them, even as
I can skip
hard as it
ahead
may
a bit
be.
if you want.
Nah, it's fine.
You gotta find a way.
I know.
Because I'm gonna have to go soon, so after this video, I'll be dead.
The best course of action is to really get hunting on a job to actually prove to them that you actually do have initiative.
Indeed.
My suggestion: temp agencies. You'll never have a steady job, but you'll have them coming in with enough frequency that it looks semi-impressive.
And keep me alive, yeah.
But other than that, all I can say is wait for them to start slowly dying off. Seeing as you're an only child, there's not very many other places they can.
Plot twist: they left nothing to him in the will.
Okay, his grandparents would be the first ones to die off, which means their stuff would go to his parents, his mom, and then she would just, steal it all away. Steal it all away.
Steal it all.
Steal it
Oh,
and
She will buy all the liquor that is available in the U.S.
Yeah. Oh, good lord.
The plan should be wait for them to die off and then sell their shit and run away.
Yeah, it'll only take another, 30 years, maybe?
Yeah, he's still waiting
They can
in
will
2024.
their stuff to. So
His cousins.
Oh no, that was step family. My mother divorced.
Ah,
yeah. Thank God. But unfortunately, they were around just long enough in my childhood to be another crucial part of fucking me up.
Cut off. Well, that changes everything.
Yeah.
where else are they gonna will their stuff to once they go?
The irony of that.
Indeed. I just hope that I'll be out of here before this won't even matter, because
Yeah, they probably heard this live stream and went, nah, he's not getting shit.
I don't remember if this was live streamed or just a video. I'd have to know how long ago it was made.
I would like to know, sorry. I'd like to know how this actually got out.
I want to say that someone leaked it. I have no idea who.
It would have to be one of the three.
I'd have to find out what this guy's name
better.
was anyway.
But at least it's something anyway.
Yeah. Anywho, so are we gonna put this on Arcadia or should we put it on your channel?
Oh, there we go.
Anywhere's fine by me.
I think it's more appropriate to put it on yours, since
Fair enough.
Since more people visit your channel.
And it was for me, which I appreciate, guys, big time.
You're welcome.
No problem, man.
I did say it was an emergency comms after all, so.
Yeah. This is this was important for all of us.
No, it was a waste of time.
Not only were you
Very
able to
much.
vent out things, but I think now everyone knows exactly why you are the way you are.
For good and for bad.
Yeah. But even
For
despite
better or for worse, this is who I am, yeah.
so all those
Definitely for worse.
times
Okay.
You
Okay.
look like you're happy. You're just.
I'll read this. This is a description on the video. Drama queen. Any person who overreacts to a minor problem or situation. The audio from this video is a released video of a Skype call Bohepans the Third that was the username, Boheepins the Third, was part of, in which he rattled on at length, 40 plus minutes to be exact, about how much his grandmother doesn't appreciate him.
Yeah. I mean, if
Fuck
you have time
Christ.
for that, I mean, cool, I guess.
Jesus.
Holding on to memories of being happy? Or is it genuine happiness?
When it's with you guys on the internet with my real friends, it's genuine, believe me. Especially since it gets me away from them for any amount of time.
Ah.
As long as, as long as I have to think about them, as long as I be with people that actually do give a damn about me, I really am happy. Trust me. I don't fake that.
Right. Well,
Well, let me at least attempt, in my own way, to cheer you up a little.
oh. Oh dear. You're gonna wait until. Oh, wait a minute. You're not. Oh my God.
Two of his favorites.
And to cheer him up, we have Sarah on the line. Sarah, what do you think of all this?
Well, I think it's really sad that your grandmother decided to say those things to you.
What? Wow, Sarah, what do you think of what this young man is showing over the internet? Sarah, well, it looks like three. It looks like three hummingbird eggs in a nest.
That fell out of a tree.
Things.
Oh my God.
Oh, good lord, what is wrong with you? Oh yeah, Magikarp is evolving, all right. He's gonna turn into. Oh my God, Pimpadose or something at this rate.
or better yet, this is going to evolve into a real mermaid.
Great.
What?
When Krabby starts singing,
Oh man.
Better?
good times.
Better?
Well, let's be thankful he's not flailing.
Yeah, thank God.
The bread we all know.
Damn right.
Okay.
Okay, I'd say mission accomplished.
Yeah, yeah.
You were able to
Mission accomplished, all right.
get off your chest. But another one.
Magikarp used flail. Wow.
All right, that's about enough. The rest of it's just
Yeah. The rest of it's just fucking stupid.
So, I mean, Octo, if you have anything, we can play it on stream. If not, I'm just gonna end it.
Nah, don't have anything.
All right.
Well, that was I think what you can take away from this is there's two groups of people in the world. Them and us.
Yeah, there's three kinds
people-
of people in the world: those who can do math and those who can't.
Yeah, people who cry on the internet and people who make fun of people who cry on the internet.
Oh, I just want you all to know, you're all a bunch of evil bullies. All right, practically Hitler.
Practically Hitler.
Practically
Twitler.
him. All right, if I see,
between Greta Thunberg and Adolf Hitler.
I mean, if I ever saw Octo pick up a paintbrush, I'll know what's going on.
Yeah, we know what to expect.
I didn't do anything wrong. Okay, nothing.
Neither did he.
Neither did Mustache Man.
Good lord.
Cha cha cha.
All right, you can end it on that.
All right, we're out. Come back next week. Try to do another stream.
More crybabies.
Peace.